Welcome. Just getting started. Hi, Kyron. Is it Kyron? Hey, Bunny. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Hi, Charlie Shark. What's up? Where are you from? When you're coming in, tell me where you're from. I'm in Caledon, Ontario, Canada. You thought you're slick, but I got it. I love your books. Thank you, Kyan. Anime Lord, hello. Hello, Albo Fiction. Where's everybody from? Tell me where you're from. Charlie Shark, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pennsylvania. I've been there. Lots of times, actually. #1 best author of children's books. Thank you so much. Bonnie Weirdo, you leaked picture. What do you mean I leaked picture? I don't follow. Did I leak? Did I leak a nude or something? What happened? What did I do? I wouldn't be surprised. Massachusetts. What's up? I'm from London. Kyron from London. I love London. What book are you working on next, please? I'm working on a book called Meet the TikTokers. And I'm working on a couple of more pet books because people really seem to get triggered by animals being sick and dying. So I'm going to do more of that because who doesn't love dying pets? How was the Nick Foster podcast? It was awesome. Yeah, I had a good call with Nick. He's a fun guy to talk to. Where I been? Where you been? I've been here. I'm on TikTok almost every day with a new video. Sometimes not new content, but a new way of reading a book. I'm usually on. Lisa G, what's up? Welcome to the welcome to my basement. You're in my basement right now. That's what's going on here. We're having some basement time. What if I did this? Would that make it? Then it's more straight on, right? But now I'm a little further away. I have the AirPods so that you can hear me better, but I think I'm gonna switch it back to. We are usually in my basement. That's right. We are usually in my basement because it's where all the magic happens. Right here. It's where I keep all the dead babies. And all the conjoined twins that nobody wanted. They're all here with me. You should make a book about dark points in children shows or just the stuff you to ruin your childhood. Interesting. Dead Babies 5. I still got to do 3 and 4. But they're happening. Conjoined Twins 3 is also happening. You should write a book about taking your kids out for Halloween and contracting COVID. It's a little too timely. It wouldn't make a good Christmas gift because it would already be done. You should make a book about Gemini and children. I don't know much about that, so I would have to look into that. I've heard people talking about it, but I haven't really. I kind of operate in my own bubble, so I don't always follow what's going on in the real world. You should make a book about daddy looking at TikTok thoughts. Wait, are you a dad? Wait, yeah, I'm a dad. What's your favorite book you have written? Dead Babies is 1 and 2 are probably my favorites. Also Conjoined Twins. Baba Black Sheep, another favorite. By the way, I usually give free merch to top gifters. Hey, Purple Rose is here. I was just going to say, top gifters, I will send out some merch to the top gifters. I'll send out some Dead Baby stickers and some magnets, and I got some other stuff I can send you. So welcome, Purple Rose. You're always generous in my live streams. I appreciate it. I was suspended for giving the book Meet the Hipsters to a kindergartner. Well, that happens. Sometimes that happens. What was your inspiration? Educating children. Badass Superman figures. Thank you. I do like my superhero stuff. You should make a book about mommy and the Instagrammers. I probably should. Michelle, thank you for the rainbow puke. Yeet127 says, bought one of my books. Thank you. Michelle, I'm going to make sure I follow you back now. So thank you so much for gifting. I try to follow back everybody who is generous in my streams. Do you have a book about OnlyFans? I sure do. Actually, it's called Mom's OnlyFans. My boyfriend was saying he wanted stickers from you. Love your content. Oh, Purple Rose. DM me your address. I'd be happy to send some stuff for your boyfriend and for you. You're in Canada too, so it's actually easier for me to send you stuff. So yeah, shoot me your address. I'd be happy to. Haha, the Instagrammers thing. All I thought of is her taking pictures of dinner until it gets cold. Yeah, or she takes the boyfriend on vacation and all he can do is takes the new boyfriend on vacation and all he does is take pictures of her. He's like her personal photographer. What about the Daddy's OnlyFans book? Seems like a bit of a failure. Michelle, you're from Manitoba. Well, then definitely DM me your address as well. I'd be happy to send you some merch. Anybody who gives me gifts in my live stream is welcome to send me their address and I will give you some merch. I'll send you some merch. Now, I'll be honest. I'm a big procrastinator, so it might take me a week or two to get it out to you. It might even, so, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I'll go all on one day and I'll send out everybody's merch. So it doesn't always come right away, but I'll do my best to get it out to you quickly. Do you have a book ready in case Trump wins, like the apocalypse has started? I don't. I thought about that. I probably should have something. I should have it like an either or book ready to go. Make a book called Why Mommy Is Never Home. Why isn't she home? What about Sally's OnlyFans? What about Sally? Woo for Canada. I moved from Ontario to Saskatchewan a year ago. How's Saskatchewan? What's that like? Time for a raid. It says hello. Derpy Duck, welcome. Blair's Life. Do you play Among Us? By the way, it's neon. Do a book about Karens. I already have a book about Karens. It's called Meet the Karens. I already have that book. It's already up. I need to be doing more content for my YouTube channel. I've been starting to make videos specifically for YouTube. So it's like I do them here on TikTok. You know, there's like a 1 minute limit here. And when I go on YouTube, I can go as long as I want. So two things that I do with my YouTube channel is because TikTok doesn't record these live streams. By the way, if I miss anything that you say, please feel free to repeat it. How long does it usually take to make a new book? 1 to 2 hours. You should make a book about the Gulf War. You need your books to be in stores. I agree. I do need them to be in stores. They don't want to carry them. You should make a book about Biden and Trump, two old men arguing about who should get the seat. Is there a Brad cinematic universe? There should be. I've asked my mom to to buy me all your books for Christmas. Thank you, Blair's Life. I have 44 books, so that's $440 worth of Christmas presents. Do you need to make a book about Gemini official Tony Lopez? Dad, that's me. What about a book about dad's hearing problem? I'm sure they carry them. So what I do is I record this live on my GoPro and then I upload it to YouTube. So if you ask for shout outs on here or I mention you by name or whatever and you want to see it later, I put it up on my YouTube channel. And it's just the same username on YouTube, Brad Gosse. Exactly the same as it is here. You can actually click through to subscribe to my YouTube channel from here. And the other thing about YouTube is that I can get away with more there than I can get away with here. So TikTok is very, very censor happy. They love to censor stuff. So there are videos and books that I have had banned from TikTok that I still have up on YouTube. So you'll see stuff there that you can't see here because TikTok just said no. Can we hear some of your books? Yes, you can. Love what you do, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Lisa said that I have a lot of merch on my Redbubble store. That's true. And I do have a lot of merch. My favorite book is TikTok banned. Which one is that? My Racist Grant? Dirty joke. All right, so I'm going to grab a book and I'm going to read a book for you, okay? How's that sound? I'm going to grab one and one. And one was banned. I can't read that one. TikTok banned that one. Banned. I've got too many books. One. That's a good one. Classic. Daddy's a simp. Don't skip that one. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one. All right, I'm back. Sorry that I was out of the view. That's the one. It's like you know me or something. It's like I know you. Okay. How many books have you wrote? How many books have I written? I have 44 children's books. Dead Vegan's book, is that a good idea? It's not a bad idea. So here's what I've got for you today. Oh, I gotta switch this. I always do this when I start. I gotta switch this around. Where did I put my pencil? Shit. Oh, there it is. let me just switch the mirror mode so you can read my content. So, Mom's OnlyFans, Dead Babies 2. Baba Black Sheep deals with another routine stop. Meet the Karens. Daddy's a simp. Why Mommy hits Daddy. Those are your choices. Let's see. Hot Cheeto Girl book. I like your books. You're underrated. Thank you. I agree. Why do you wear glasses? Not to be horrible. Just asking. You're not being horrible. There's a reason why I wear my glasses. I live in Caledon, Ontario, Canada. I wear glasses because when I show you my eyes, we then create a romantic connection that is unbreakable. You will fall in love with me, and it will be very difficult for your future relationships. Baba Black Sheep, what about Mommy's a simp? Mommy could be a simp. Mommy could be a simp. I've never seen the Karen one, so Karen for the win. So we've had a couple votes for Karen. We've had a couple of votes for, let's see what else we got. Karen seems to be the winner. No Simp September's over, so. All right, meet the Karens. Meet the Karens. They're angry and they demand attention. By the way, all my books are for sale on Amazon, and they're $10 each. So if you're looking for like a Secret Santa gift or a stocking stuffer for a friend, you know, that's into the same kind of humor as we are, then this might be the book for them. I'm gonna just do one of these now. Sorry for the shake. Sorry for the camera shake. Back up a little bit here so that I can read to you. Can I have a shout out? To that filter guy wants a shout out. That filter guy, I record all my live streams for my YouTube channel. So if you want to see your shout out later on YouTube, you can go visit my channel. Shout out to that filter guy. Lisa G said, what did she say? He also has a mega book that gives you more for less. That's true. I have a 14-in-1 book that gives you a lot more. Karen can't seem to mind her own business. Doolin, thank you for the rainbow puke. Want to make sure I follow back anybody who gifts me. Oh, you already do. We already follow each other. We're already friends. Thank you for the generosity in my live stream. Karen can't seem to mind her own business and believes there is a war on Christmas. Karen feels safe in her gated community. When her kids get in trouble, they deserve immunity. By the way, that's Dean. He used to come to my live streams all the time, and he gave me a lot of gifts. So people who give me a lot of gifts actually end up getting drawn into my books. So just a hint there if people like gifting and they want to be added to one of these. She doesn't like black kids playing at the beach. When she meets the manager, there's always a speech. She reports everything that she hates on TikTok because she doesn't get enough of the... My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books. She yells at everyone over the phone. Her husband left for the secretary he bones. Karen's always protesting this or that. And she gets ghosted in her online chats. Karen wants to be treated like a queen and cares too much about how she is seen. Hey, there's Dean again. She forces her kids to poop. Why does she do that? I don't know, I just made that shit up. And demands the most attention in group. Meet the Karens is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. That's right. I said urine. And we're reading children's books because it's, this is my virtual daycare center that I run here. So welcome. Blair's Life wants a shout out. Shout out to Blair's Life. This video is being recorded for YouTube. So everything we do here today, you can watch on YouTube probably tonight or tomorrow at the latest. Okay, so we read Meet the Karens. Your next choices are Mom's OnlyFans New Beginnings from Difficult Choices, Dead Babies 2, a series of short life stories, Baba Black Sheep deals with another routine stop, or Daddy's a Simp, or Why Mommy Hits Daddy. Let me know what you'd like to hear next. Dead Babies, Dead Babies, Dead Babies. Oh, okay, that made it easy. You made it easy for me with Dead Babies. How dirty-minded are Canadians? We're sick as fuck. There's no question about it. We are a sick, sick people. All right. Mira was trapped underneath the ice. Sam had a fatal accident falling off of his bike. Cartoon Fan 14, shout out to you. Kurt was chewed up and eaten by his dog. Digging through the trash is how we lost Doug. Mark slipped and fell on a fresh wet floor. Death by electrocution killed baby Thor. Ava died choking on her favorite toy. A botched surgery caused the death of this boy. Mandeep was killed in a big house fire. This girl was crushed underneath a car tire. What's up, Coffee Hunter? I'm in Ontario as well. Where are you? Theo drank too much household poison. Constipation and sepsis is how we lost Royston. Mary died inside the washing machine. A leg hold trap ended the life of baby Eugene. Oh, you're from Kingston. That's where everyone from Toronto stops to pee on the way to Ottawa. Alice was found in a puddle face down. Chuck crashed his car on his way downtown. Elaine fell down and cracked open her head. Nobody knows how Dave wound up dead. Helen had a tragic fall down the back stairs. Suffocation by plastic bag is how we lost baby Blair. So that's dead babies. And the thing about dead babies is that it's become such a popular thing is that I actually have dead babies merch. So I have like a dead babies here. Check this out. Here's my dead babies phone case. What do you think of that? It's just a phone case of dead babies. So that's a thing. It's a real thing you can buy. And if you're a gifter in my live streams and you send me your mailing address, if you trust me knowing where you live, I'll send you some dead babies merch, some stickers and some fridge magnets and some other cool shit. And I also have, this is my practice one. I have dead babies posters, right? So, sunglasses. Woo, got them. Thank you, Doolin, for the sunglasses. So I also have these posters. I can autograph them for you. So this is me practicing my autographs on my posters. But you can get these on my merch store on Redbubble. And they come in bigger sizes. This is the one that I was autographing, but they come in like a 4 foot by 3 foot size as well. So if you want a really big dead babies poster, that's doable. Yeah. So, and I also have, by the way, I have a couple new books. This one here, there's 2 of these now. There's this one, and then there's part 2 of this one. So there's 14 in here. This is the 14 of the most terrible children's books ever written. So it's 14 books in one. It's a big, thick book. I don't have number 2 yet because it's not available in Canada yet, but it is available in the United States. So if you're in the US, you can get this book and you can get part 2. So there's 28 books in 2 books that you can buy. And this one is about $50 American. I say American because I'm in Canada, so $50 American is like, I don't know. I think at today's conversion rate, it probably works out to about $7,600 Canadian. I'm just kidding. It works out to about $65 Canadian or something like that. So you can get this. It's 14 books in one, and then I have a part 2. So another different 14 books in one, part 2. Same title, 14. It looks almost similar to this, but has a blue background. So you can do that. It would be really cool if you did a comic book. Michelle, it's funny you say that. I've been thinking about doing a Dead Babies graphic novel. So that's something I have considered. So it's something that I want to do. I love them. I do at your books all the time. Thank you so much. Meet the Facebookers, a new book. What would I do? What would I do with that? I like the sound of that. Meet the Facebookers. What would I do with that? What would I do with that? So I'm actually working on something a little bit different right now, and I'm not going to tell you much about it, but I'll tell you this. Puppets are involved. Well, a puppet will be involved, at least one, maybe more. I have a Dead Babies notebook. You can get it on my Redbubble store right now. It's the same design as my phone case. So if you go to bradgoss.redbubble.com, you can get a Dead Babies notebook right now. What do you think of that? You didn't think I was going to say that, did you? So my TV show is not called Dead Babies, unfortunately. And I can't... I can't tell you a lot. I just ordered this book. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is the book to get. This is the book to get. Thank you for ordering my books. Halloween book, please. A little too late for me to do a Halloween book. I try not to do too many like holiday or theme specific books like around an event. Did you buy this one, by the way, or did you buy part 2? They're both really good. You should get both. All right, make a book about the Facebookers and Mark Zuckerberg and the censorship. I can now write Inside Dead Babies. Absolutely. Or sketch. So right now so the TV show, okay, so I'm working on 2, here's the thing, I have 2 TV shows happening right now. I did one, I've already filmed the pilot for one. You can see some of the behind the scenes footage at the studio in my, you get the one I'm holding, awesome. You can see the footage from the studio in my TikTok feed. I made some behind the scenes videos. And then there's another one that, so that one is being pitched here in Canada to CBC, and it's being pitched to Netflix. That's already been shot, and the producers, it's all out of my hands. I was just in it. And then and I can't tell you much beyond that. So when it comes out, I can tell you more, but I'm kind of under non-disclosure about too many details there. And then there's another TV show. So it's the weirdest thing. It's like it's been a strange month. I've had like this incredible velocity with all of this. There's been, radio and TV and all this kind of stuff starting to reach out. And so I had another contact from a producer that asked me if I wanted to do a show for Netflix in the US, specifically around me, like me being the center of the show. And I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's one of those like, do you want to do this? And I've been saying yes to everything. I've been saying yes to every podcast, every YouTube interview, everything. So I said yes, and we'll see where that goes. It could be a long time before anything happens, but we will see. So all of that's what's been happening. So there is some TV stuff going on. I don't know. It may end up nowhere, right? It might end up the kind of thing where people are like, this guy's fucking crazy and we can't put him on television. Possible. But the last person that pitched me said that Hollywood execs are looking for people on social media with unique content, original content, and that have a following. So I don't know what that means to them. So we'll see. I'm going to stay optimistic. Is there a version of Alex Jones in Canada? We don't really have. Our media here is a little less fiery. Our media here is more like level, and they report the news. I'm sure there's some agenda. I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's less agenda in the Canadian media than in the U.S. media. Like, can you say hi to me, Elle? Is it Ellie or Ella or Elle? Hi, Elle. I'll go with Elle. Does Canada have Sam Squanches? I don't know what that is. Is that a kind of a sandwich? Or what is that exactly? Is your name Brad? No, my name is Brad Gosse. Does Canada... Oh, you've asked me that again. Elle. Thank you. Yeet. What's up, Robert? If only Ed the Sock was still on TV. If only Ed the Sock was still on TV. He was pretty funny. I'm going to flip this up here so that I'm in the camera a little bit more. Can you send me maple syrup? That seems like a strange thing to do. Send sticky liquids to each other in the mail. Trump the insult dog was better. Are you in Canada? I'm in Burlington, Ontario. I grew up in Burlington. I'm in Caledon, Ontario now, but I grew up in Burlington and Hamilton. Most media has a bias. Do you ever laugh at something unfunny? Yeah, I laugh at unfunny stuff all the time. Sometimes I laugh at funerals, and that never goes well. So I have a pretty dark sense of humor. So sometimes I laugh at some strange shit. I do have a book with Donald Trump in it. Yes, it's called Everything's Tremendous. You should check it out. My dad was born, make a book about TikTok. I am working on a book called Meet the TikTokers. One of my favorite TikTok So I have like I've taken all these like TikTok personalities. Ooh, Doolin, thank you for the sunglasses. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I need an extra pair. In my book, Meet the TikTokers, I have a bunch of different, sort of character archetypes, like the different people that you find on TikTok. Like the dancing thirst trap girl that always has the crop top, right here, and really tight, yoga pants on with no underwear, and she can't dance, but that's not why she's on there, right? She's just thirst trapping for attention or whatever. And then I've got like, semi-attractive disabled girl, who posts about being disabled and, all that, like, all that. I've got all these different, like, people that I've found on TikTok where I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people like you that have a similar profile to you. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Any questions I can answer? What's happening here? Are you a writer or a cartoonist? I am a writer, and I hire cartoonists, and I own a company called Vector Toons. And they do the majority of the work for my books. Most of my characters in my books are available to be purchased. You can make your own books with the same characters. So yeah, I have a cartoonist. It's funny, a couple people have been like, well, why don't you, tell us, give credit to your cartoonist? And I'm like, I totally would. But he doesn't want anything to do with what I'm doing. He was like, pay me to draw your stuff and I'll draw your stuff, but I don't want anybody to know I'm drawing your stuff. I was like, okay. You need to dress up as Dwight Schrute for Halloween. Actually, on Halloween, if I can show you this, hang on a second. Show me pictures from October 31st. I'm going to show you my most famous Halloween costume. Let's see. Show me pictures from October 31st, 2018. I can't remember now if it was... I don't play Among Us, no. I don't, actually. Let's see, here we go. Here we go. Halloween. Let's see if I can show you. How long does it take to make a book? It takes a couple of hours, maybe an hour, sometimes longer. It depends. I can, if I have all the art done and I have the idea, I can usually get it done in an hour. Show me pictures from Halloween 2018. Here we go. Is this it? No, is this the one? I can't find it now. How terrible is this? I dressed up as a woman for Halloween, and if I can find the pictures, I'll show them to you. But either way, I'm bringing her back this year. Her name is Brene, and I'm bringing her back. I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm gonna do on Halloween. I'm gonna record all of my books. I'm gonna reread all of my books as my female drag queen alter ego, Brene. So I haven't dressed as a woman for 3 years. I think it was 2018 or it was 2017 that I dressed as. It was 3 years ago. So I'm going to do it again. It's been 3 years, and it's time to bring back Brene. She is a salty woman, I will tell you. Her and I are not very similar. So she will come on and read my books, and she will not be pleased with my writing. So yeah, Minecraft Geek sent you likes. Thank you, Minecraft Geek. What's your opinion on Tony Lopez? I don't know who that is, so I have no opinion. Michelle, thank you so much for the rainbow puke. I appreciate it. Michelle 33. What inspired you to make those amazing books? Voices in my head. Really, at the end of the day, it's just all comes down to the voices in my head. They tell me what to do, and I do my best to listen to them. He's a 21-year-old. Oh, I see. I don't know anything about him. So, bye, Lisa G. Thank you for joining my live stream. I look forward to seeing you again. What's your favorite book? Dead Babies. Actually, this is my favorite book. 14 of the most terrible children's books ever written. There's 2 of these. This is part 1. There's a part 2. I don't have a copy of part 2 yet, but there is a part 2. This is the book to buy if you want to buy one of my books, because you get 14 in one. So you don't have to buy 14 individual books. You just buy one. I have 2 of these, so there's 28 of my books. And there will be a part 3 coming. I might even get it done tomorrow. I have a good book title, Mommy and Daddy Get an Abortion, How to Understand Death. Maybe that could be up my alley. We'll see. All right, should I read another book? How about we read Dead Babies? How about Baba Black Sheep deals with another routine stop? How does that sound? We're going to read that now. Now this one, well, you'll see. Baba Black Sheep, please step out of the car. Yes, sir. Please, no. I'm unarmed. Do you know why I stopped you today? Because of the fur color I display? You match the description of a suspect I seek. Funny, it's the 4th time to happen this week. I profiled you because you are black. And you drive a Mercedes, which seems kinda whack. Either this car is stolen or you make too much money. A drug dealer or car thief, and neither is funny. I need to justify this routine stop, so everyone thinks that I'm a good cop. For my safety, put your hands behind your back. Since I can't find anything, I've planted some. Baba Black Sheep is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write books for children. You are in my basement among many dead babies. This is my daycare center. And we do many things here. But the most important thing we do is edutain children. So that's a combination of 2 words, education and entertainment. And together I formed them into the word edutainment. And that's what we do here. We edutain, because you can't be educated without being entertained. Okay? So that's what we're doing here today. And I hope you want to be a part of it. Can you make a story about lice? That's a great idea. I should totally make a story about pubic lice. I already have a character called Pubic Lice Pigeon. I should make him into a whole book. Pubic Lice Children. Pigeon. Pubic Lice Pigeon. Ya boy, who's that? Welcome. Thank you for the gifting. I follow you back. Ya boyt. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the gifting. I always follow back people who send me gifts. And by the way, if you gift me in my live streams and you send me your address, I will mail you some cool Dead Babies merch, like this Dead Baby in the laundry sticker. I have fridge magnets. I have all kinds of merch I can send you. So, Daddy's a simp. Don't expect much inheritance. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books. You're in my basement, and we are going to read another story. How does that sound? You like the Superman things in the background? Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of Superman, Batman. Maybe I can show you here, since you probably can't see it in this picture. I'll show you. I also have a life-size Venom bust. I have some Spider-Man stuff over there. And then over there I have a life-size Hulk bust. Here, let's go for a walk. I'm going to show you some stuff. Yeah? Let me show you some stuff. So this is the Hulk here. He's full-sized. Whoops, let me go this way. He's life-sized. And then I got some Batmans and some Supermans, a Joker. And then there's a life-size Venom bust over here. Can I get you in there? I have a lot of trouble with the whole like mirror thing here. So, whoops, I gotta go this way. What's wrong with me? There we go. There's Venom. All right, so I'm coming back. Here we go. All right, who is that? Kayleen Metzke. Kayleen Metzke? How do I say your name? I'd like to be able to get your name right. I love your little giraffe avatar. I now follow you back on TikTok, so thank you for the gifts. I always appreciate people who gift me in my live streams. Let me just straighten this up here for you. Okay, so we're going to read, I already have an Alabama book for children. It's called Donkey Bear, The Story of Inbreeding. You can get that one. It's actually in my 14-1. It's right here. It's called, whoops. There it is. Let me show it to you. I'm terrible with this. Donkey Bear. That's what it's called. Donkey Bear, the story of inbreeding. Okay, Daddy's a simp. Don't expect much inheritance. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement, and I am here to edutain you with my unique brand of children's education and entertainment. When your mommy died, your dad had it rough. He got himself right even though it was tough. So he set himself up with a dating profile. He shaved off his stubble and polished his smile. It's been a long time since your dad went on dates, and he came home happy. Everything turned out great. But things seem strange with your dad's new lady. He's taking her on lots of big shopping trips lately. She's not even affectionate with your dear old dad. Always too tired for sex, and that's bad. And then something happened that seems kind of strange. He bought her a house just a few blocks away. His girlfriend won't touch him. She calls him a wimp. I'm sorry to tell you, your daddy's a simp. Daddy's a Simp is available on Amazon. You can buy it now for just $10. Makes a great Christmas gift, great birthday gift, Secret Santa. Secret Santa, come on. What better Secret Santa gift than Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books, and you are here with me in my basement. We are running a virtual daycare center here. I am here to edutain you. Does anybody need any advice? Can I give some advice? Can I answer any questions for you? Are you at a particular point in your life where you're struggling and you need someone with my level of integrity to advise you on your next steps? I want to show my mom your books, but I don't know if she'll like them. You might be surprised. 61% of my followers are female, and the majority of the people buying my books are women. And I've actually had more autograph book requests from women than men. So you might be surprised. Your mom just might love it. I am actually extremely popular among moms. So, and I like to support single moms through OnlyFans. So there's that. You should be verified. I should be verified. I 100% agree with you when it comes to that. 100% agree. Hey Google, set the office lights to daylight. Let's change it up in here a little bit. It's not bright enough. Back there, behind me. How do you come up with these books? So cringy, Aaliyah, I have voices in my head. So they dictate them to me. You have an interesting selection of children's books, but they're good, they're right. Thank you. Let's try this. Hey Google, turn the office lights red. Hey Google, make the office panels daylight. There we go. How's that? A little offset. We'll offset the little red behind me and a little daylight in front of me. How's that sound? What's your favorite book? My favorite book is 14 of the Most Terrible Children's Books Ever Written, Parts 1 and 2, because you get 2 books in one, or 14 books in one. How fantastic is that? You're the best TikTok. I love your work. Thank you, Kyron. Kyron. I think I pronounced your name right that time. Kyron. Thank you very much. All right, so since I don't have any requests for advice, I will move on to Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. The lights behind me are red, which is kind of weird. Hey Google, set the office lights to daylight. I think that's better. There's like more light there. What do you like better, the red, the blue, or the daylight? Let me know. Mom and Dad were fighting too much, so Dad packed his bags. He said she was such a bitch all the time are the words that he spoke. Now they're divorced and he left your mom broke. Difficult choices your mommy must make, but she's a strong lady, so make no mistake. I like what she's saying to the tattoo artist. Make it say strength in Chinese. First of all, Chinese isn't even a language, right? It's like Mandarin or Cantonese. And then there's the whole, I don't know what strength in Chinese even looks like. So you end up getting Kung Pao chicken on your back, right? So, difficult choices your mommy must make, but she's a strong lady, so make no mistake. She went out shopping for sexy costumes, then put a backdrop and lights in her room. And then she picked up a fancy new cam. Yep, you guessed it. Mom's on OnlyFans. She's making videos in various clothes. What she does on meetups, nobody knows. But your mommy no longer struggles with rent. Her account has made it to the top 5%. Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices, is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. And I write children's books. And you are here with me in my basement. This is my daycare center. So someone says, answer me, but I didn't see the question. So if you could repeat the question, I would be more than happy to answer it. Unless it's a question about off-limit topics. I can't think of any off-limit topics right now. So probably just going to give you the answer that you're looking for. Can you adopt me because my parents left me? Yeah, totally. Send me the paperwork. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I'm going to make you work for free, though, just so you know. I kind of have a no child labor law policy in my organization. So, you know. Was I ever on Whose Line Is It? Yeah, I was the guy with the hair. I'm going to buy your books and read them to my 1-year-old brother since they are children's books. One is a great age to start educating kids on facts. You know, maybe his first words will be, Daddy's a simp. You're so dope. I love your work. Thank you so much. Odd Bob Billy. How do I say that name? Yeah. Thank you for joining me on my live stream. How long have we been doing this? We've been almost here for an hour. Why would TikTok not accept some of your books? Because many of the books violate community guidelines because they mention, you know, some odd thing that they decided was like, you know, I just had one book with like, where I mentioned a hate group, you know, like, and not like in a nice way, but in a negative way, like to avoid them. And they were like, you can't mention hate groups. We're taking this down. And I'm like, it's satire. You said you could mention them under the guise of satire, but they're like, nope, take it down. So I've had about 40 videos taken down. And basically what I do is I just go to YouTube. So if you're looking for one of my books that got pulled down from TikTok, all my banned stuff is up on YouTube. And I'm adding more. My YouTube channel is slowly growing. So one of the things I do is when I go live here on TikTok, I have a GoPro camera. And I record the entire live. So if I mention your name or whatever, it all gets uploaded to YouTube. So you can watch today's live stream probably tonight on YouTube. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see depends how long it takes to cut and upload. The other thing I've been doing is pulling out the silence so that you get like a hyper live stream. Can you say happy birthday to my friend Fabian Bobo Sanchez Guardian Martinez III? Can you just say hi, please? Hi. Let's see what happened there. That was to Teresa McKay. Hello, Teresa McKay. Penguin, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. Thoroughly appreciate subscribing to my YouTube. Odd Bob Billy, do you get writer's block? All the time. All the time. Doolin, thank you for the big love. Michelle, thank you for the sunglasses. Do you like Marvel? Absolutely love Marvel comics, yeah. What you're seeing behind me is all DC characters, but if we look left and right, you'd see I have a life-size Venom behind me and a life-size Hulk behind me. I have a Spider-Man statue. You'll see that on my YouTube channel, actually, because it's a widescreen. So the live stream that I do here is tall screen, but the one I do for YouTube is widescreen, so you can see the whole room, because I use my GoPro for that. So recorded in full 4K, just for you. Minecraft Geek sent you likes. I don't know why that's on there, but thank you, Minecraft Geek. What book should I read to my little brother? Why Daddy Hits Mommy is probably the best book for your little brother. It's probably the best one. Or Don't Bathe with Uncle Joe. Classic. Or How Daddy Got an STD. Or We're Not Camping, Mom and Dad Lied We're Homeless. Dead Babies is good too, yeah. Yeah, it depends how little your brother is. If he's a baby, then he might make some friends in the Dead Babies book. He might find some some kids he can relate to. I'm a new writer. Any suggestions on what products you use to start? Yeah, what kind of books are you writing? I mean, are you writing like literature, like full-on written word books? Or are you doing like children's books like me? Are you doing illustrated? Are they illustrated? Are they... ask me a more specific question, because I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help anybody who wants to self-publish or publish books. I self-publish my books through Amazon. It's pretty easy to do. It costs nothing to upload a book. And like you can literally put a book up today and it's on Amazon tomorrow. It's pretty amazing. Okay, should we read another book or what? My favorite book, Wyatt, is called 14 of the most terrible children's books ever written, because you get 14 books in one here. So that's the best one to get, by far. Funny ones with illustrations. I want stories that sound innocent but really aren't. Okay. So the app that I use to do my books is called Comic Life. It's like a $30 app for the Mac and PC, and it allows you to lay these books out. And I create the covers there and everything, and I upload them to Amazon. I export PDFs and I upload them to Amazon. Amazon has let me put up every book except for one, and it went up, and then it started selling really well, and they took it down. And so that one I give away for free on my website, Bradsy, BRADSY.com. It's called You're Going to Camp Coronavirus Because You Didn't Wash Your Hands. They took that one down. So the next one I'm going to read here is called Why Mommy Hits Daddy, Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books. And by the way, Bob Billy, Vector Toons is my company. And if you want good cartoons to put in your books, all the cartoons from my books come from Vector Toons. So I have some really strange stuff that you can get there. If you're looking for strange art, Vector Toons is the best place to get it. And it's like $5 for each cartoon to put in your book. So you get the rights to put it in your books. And once you own the rights, you can put it in multiple books, the same cartoon, whatever you like. So, that's another good resource. Obviously, I'm plugging my own business there, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Why Mommy Hits Daddy, Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books. When Mom comes home, she doesn't expect much. A clean bathroom and your father's gentle touch. Even though your daddy works hard, she expected him to clean the poops in the yard. After Mom starts drinking wine, with your father she draws the line. Once Mom takes a break to pee, you and your dad had better flee. To the lawyer you must go before Mom's anger plateaus. And she beats your daddy with her fists because she can't control her drunken fits. Drinking is your mom's issue. Now go and get your dad a tissue. Why Mommy Hits Daddy is available on Amazon. Yes, you can order my books in Australia. I have no idea what they cost. Or what it will cost to ship them, but I believe Amazon Australia does sell them. I don't know how that works. I know Australia gets the shaft a lot of the time for shipped goods. Canada, I'm in Canada, so yeah, Amazon.ca. You can get my books on Amazon.ca. I have 44 books on Amazon.ca and .com and .co.uk and .jp and everywhere else. This is the best one to get. It's 14 of the most terrible children's books ever written. It is thick AF because it's 14 books in one. So it is a great book to pick up because my books are $10 each and I have 44 of them. So if you wanted to buy all of my books, it would cost you $440. But if you wanted to buy 14 in one, it's like $50. So it's a better deal. Or if you just want to get one at a time, they're $10 each, and they make fantastic Secret Santa gifts. They make fantastic Christmas gifts. You should be in a movie. 100% agree with you. Payday 2 Addict. I agree. I'm buying the 14 in one. Thank you, Linz Jane. I appreciate that very much. I am following you back. I love to follow back people who support me. So thank you so much. If you were on this live stream today and you sent me some financial compensation, some donations, some gifts, please message me after this call, after this live show, edutainment spectacular, and I will send you some free merch, including a Dead Babies in the laundry sticker. I don't have any TikTok things, sad. Not a clue. That's cool. I'm just glad you're here. So if you can't send me financial assistance for being on TikTok, it's cool. I 100% appreciate you being here. And I love that you hang out with me on my live streams. And if you can't, do you have to pay for shipping? If you buy from Amazon, usually if you have a Prime account, you do not have to pay for shipping. So I would say no. You can also get my books on Barnes & Noble. They were on Walmart.com, but Walmart pulled them down. So Barnes & Noble also does free shipping. Are there any deals for someone who's going to buy them all? My friend's wondering. Yeah, if you want to buy all my books, hit me up. I can work out a deal with you to get them to you at a discount. Yeah, absolutely. I bought Daddy's a Simp. Very cool, Robert Yet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Daddy's a Simp is a fantastic book. Can you get them in a store at Barnes & Noble's? If you go into Barnes & Noble and you have the title of the book and my name, they can look it up and they can order it into the store. Can you buy from Sweden? Yes, I think you have to buy from Amazon, your local Amazon there. I don't know if they have a country-specific Amazon for Sweden or if you have to buy from the UK one, but yes. Amazon ships my books worldwide. That's the best way to get them is through Amazon, but you can get them from Barnes & Noble. And I do believe any bookstore or library can order them for you, but they will not stock them. So if you go into like even a small bookstore and you say, can you order, a book by Brad Gosse, they should be able to get it from the wholesaler. But if you buy it from Amazon, I make a little bit more money. I think if you buy it from Barnes & Noble, I make 35 cents a book. And if you buy it from Amazon, I make $1.50 a book. So, do you read the books to your kids? Absolutely. My kids have Dead Babies posters in their bedrooms. They have the Dead Babies signature merch. So yeah, my kids enjoy my weirdness to some degree. At some point they probably won't, but right now they do. Sup G, like your books. Thank you, Wolf Birkin. Best phone case. You can get the same phone case. It's on bradgosse.redbubble.com. You can buy this for yourself for any phone. There's notebooks. There's sketchbooks. I have shower curtains. I have Dead Babies shower curtains, believe it or not. I have bath mats. I have towels. I have bedspreads with this on it. The Dead Babies merch has no limits. We go everywhere with the Dead Babies merch. Everywhere. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on this live stream. It's been just over an hour. Do you have masks? I don't have masks actually because the mask policy requires them to not be mature content. So I can't do masks in the Dead Babies style. I've already done a bunch of story time. Tommy, I apologize that you're late to the game. I've been here for over an hour. Are you going to make more books in the future? Absolutely, I'm going to make more books in the future. You can count on that. Count on it. 100% count on it. I need Christmas cards. I have cards. There's cards. Yep. Go to bradgosse.redbubble.com and you will find I have Christmas cards. I have everything you can imagine merch-wise. I have stickers. I have magnets. I have phone cases. I have iPad cases. I have... I have Dead Babies Christmas cards. You can get individual Dead Babies Christmas cards. I have conjoined twins Christmas cards. So those are all available. Have you read Rifles? No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Why Daddy Hits Mommy. That's a Christmas card. I have merch for Why Daddy Hits Mommy. I have all the merch. All the merch. All right. I'm going to wind this down. Thanks again for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's always fun to have you here and read books to you. Okay, we'll do one more book. One more. You want to do one more? Let's do one more book. I'm going to do one more. Let's see. Let's go with this. Mom plus Dad plus Chad. your parents have formed a triad. How's that sound? Should we read this one? Should we? How's this sound? Mom plus dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. I write children's books. We're having a lot of fun today, and I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, I just want to see who's sliding into my DMs while I'm live here. Let's see what kind of DM action I'm getting today. Am I getting any creepy DMs from anybody yet? Let's see. Oh yeah, fantastic. People are sending me their home addresses. That's fantastic. Thank you for sending me your home address. I'm coming to visit. I'm on my way. Tommy Sobs, your lives are so funny and wholesome. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Mom plus dad plus Chad, your parents have formed a triad. What's your Instagram? My Instagram is Brad Gosse. You can click on it through my profile. And yeah, feel free to message me there. Mom and dad were getting bored. Their whole lives seemed to revolve around chores. They tried new activities they thought they'd enjoy, date nights, and hobbies, and even some toys. Nothing was working, your parents were tired. Then Mom did some research after getting inspired. She presented an idea that seemed a bit strange. They dated new people, together for a change. Humpty Dumpty Dickory Dock, your mom just needed a second man. Tonight's party time, meet your co-father Chad. He's moving right in, and it won't be bad. Skip along and count to 3. We're normalizing polyamory. Mom plus dad plus Chad is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. Thanks for hanging out with me in my basement and allowing me to read children's books to you. I am happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you support me in any way possible, whether that's by hanging out with me on these live streams, following me, telling a friend about me would be fantastic as well, because sometimes I get shadow banned and some of my stuff doesn't get as much visibility as others. You know, I am no Charlie D'Amelio. So if you tell your friends, if you tag your friends in my videos, I can't thank you enough for that. If you can't afford to buy my books, make an Amazon wish list. Amazon has this weird thing, like all these websites have algorithms. The more people who put my stuff on wish lists, the more they show my books to other people. So if you want to help me out, but you just can't afford to buy my books, make a wish list. Totally makes a huge difference for me. And you know, I thoroughly appreciate every little bit that you do. I told my friend about your stream. Aries is my god. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have, a strange sense of humor, and you're here because you get it. So I appreciate that. My school has a banned books week, and I swear you should be on it. Oh my God, Tyler, let's do that. Let's figure that out. You should bring one of my books to your banned books week. We should do that. I'm in. I am in, Tyler McCourt. So yeah, if you're watching this and you've been hanging out with me today and you want to slide into my DMs and send me your address because you drop some gifts in my live stream, or you just want to chat, send me a creepy direct message and we'll see what happens. Sometimes I get a lot of them. Sometimes they're super creepy. Purple Warrior 666, what's up? Welcome. Doolin, welcome. Thank you again for the gifting, Doolin 81. I believe you already sent me your address, so I'm on my way over. Purple Warrior, thank you for the pandas. So many cool people in this live stream giving me gifts. I'm eternally grateful for all of you. Road to Brad Gosse verified. Tommy, I would love to be verified. I don't know how that works. I don't know how many books I got to write. I don't know what I got to do. But it would be nice to be verified. I don't know how it helps to have the blue check mark, but I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Hey, Crazy Curvy Lindsay is here. What's up? Heard you on the radio the other day in Oklahoma on the Big Mad Morning Show. Wow, is that how you found me? I'm watching you. Did you hear about me before that, or did you just happen to hear me on the radio? Crazy Curvy Lindsay, hello to you. Thank you. Crazy. Everybody should follow Crazy Curvy Lindsay. She is hilarious. She's got some interesting content, and she does this like granny character. I can't remember what the name is in another account that I just started following. And you're always duetting the shit out of my stuff, so I thoroughly appreciate that. And I know you sent me a Beetlejuice cup. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm sure it'll be here soon. On the radio show is how I found you. That is awesome. I'm watching you, XD. I'm going to follow you back. How cool is that? Were you at home when you heard it, or were you listening to the podcast after the fact? Were you in the car? Like, where did you hear me? I'm curious how someone jumps from a radio show. Like, you heard me on FM radio in Oklahoma, and then you followed me on TikTok. I kind of want to hear how that played out. It's very interesting to me how people jump from one platform to another, like FM to online or whatever. Let's play Among Us. I don't really play like MMORPGs like that. I'm more of like a shooter guy. Like, I like Call of Duty, Spider-Man. Why Daddy Hits Mommy. It's amazing how many people got offended. It's amazing how many didn't get offended when I did Why Mommy Hits Daddy. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. People are programmed to be triggered. It's amazing. You can actually just like, I know there's certain topics that I can attack, and I'm going to trigger you. And then what happens is those same people who believe in free speech and not censoring things, when I say, so you want to censor me, they're like, no, I don't believe in censorship. And I'm like, okay, well, which is it? Do you receive death threats often? No. I have had a couple, and I have had a few people on TikTok who have threatened to like knock my teeth out, and I'm going to beat you up if I ever see you, and that kind of stuff. Like, just like physical violence. The Monster Under My Bed would be a great book you should write. I have a title that I put out a while ago that I didn't develop into a book, but about a closet monster that only comes out when you masturbate. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make that into a book. The Monster Baiter, we'll call him, or something. It's like, it's totally just a book designed to scare you away from touching yourself. I listen to the BMM, a Big Mad Morning Show on the radio at work. So you're at work. Where do you work exactly that they have this on the radio? Because it's kind of an edgy morning show, right? It's like they're pretty edgy. Gimpy McGee and Seaman Sam, and what was the other one's name? Corbin. Thoughts on cancel culture? Look, I mean, I think some people have taken cancel culture too far, and everything that upsets them they believe should be canceled, and the people should be fired. But at the same time, I think that, there's some people deserve to lose their jobs for being pieces of shit. So, I think the idea of cancel culture, and that there's, and that people could gang up to have people fired all the time without any due process, I think is kind of sad and kind of crazy. And it's getting really bad. It's getting to a place where things you said 10 years ago are being used against you against today's standards. And I think that's unfair, because obviously the world changes and we evolve and we get better as humans. I mean, at the end of the day, sexually harassing women is bad. And so, for guys like Matt Lauer or Harvey Weinstein or those types of people, they don't deserve to keep their careers. They did something terrible. And then I think that there's like there's the other side of it, which is, there's people who are just trying to pick topics that they find interesting and that they find funny that upset other people. I think that's a different kind of cancel culture. So the idea that you can be like outraged so quickly. Thoughts on Bill Burr? I love Bill Burr. I think he's hilarious, Lindsay. I think he's absolutely hilarious. He's crazy, but he's hilarious. I play PS4. Yeah. I'm going to buy a PS5 at the end of the month or at the end of November when they come out. I'm a gadget geek. I buy the latest iPhones. I buy the latest gaming systems. I buy all the stuff. I almost bought an Xbox. He's amazing, huh? Where I'm from, he's from. It's funny, Lindsay, you're in Surprise, Arizona. When I went and looked at your profile, I saw that you were in Surprise, Arizona, which I think is hilarious because my mom had she's a snowbird, and she used to spend her winters in Surprise, Arizona. And so I've been there, actually, to Surprise, Arizona multiple times. She's in like an old folks, community there. So yeah, I've spent a few weeks in Surprise, Arizona. Obviously, I'm not coming back for a while till they open the border, but it is nice there. Yeah, it is very nice there. Can I have a shout out? Turtle Boy 12345 wants a shout out. Turtle Boy. I read your books to my kids. That's fantastic. Okay, so. Well, she's not there now. She's moved back. She's here now. So, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, she's here in Canada now. She actually sold her place because she didn't think she'd be able to go back after the pandemic. So, Payday 2 Addict, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Turtle Boy, Fortnite Kid 135565. Shout out to you. These videos, by the way, this whole live stream, there's over an hour of content on this live stream. I read a bunch of books. I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel. I'm recording it on my GoPro. This is what I do. I do these lives, record them on my GoPro, and then I run them through, not that I stop talking very often, but I run them through this silence cutter app that just like cuts all the quiet. So if I stop talking right now, it'll cut that out of the video on YouTube. So, I don't know who Gemini Official is. I don't know why he got banned, so I can't speak to whether or not I support that. Sorry to say. Robert Yet wants a shout out. Shout out to Robert Yet. If you gifted me on this live stream, message me your address. I will personally visit you in the night and drop off some Dead Babies merchandise for free. So thank you for joining my live stream. Thanks for giving me gifts. Thanks for hanging out with me. My kid is going to love your books. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm watching UXD. Shout out to you. Make sure, everybody on here, make sure you're following Crazy Curvy Lindsay. She's absolutely hilarious, and she's a very interesting person. You've got some cool content, so you should go follow her. How old am I? I will be 47 next month, so I'm currently 46. I love your books. They're so cool. Thank you so much. Noogie with the Snipes, thank you for sharing my content. Crazy Curvy Lindsay, you are a big dork, but you are fucking hilarious. And so keep doing what you're doing. You are killing it as well. I thought you were in your 30s. I appreciate that very much. I am inside. I'm a 12-year-old boy who still makes boner jokes. But on the outside, I'm a grown man with very creepy eyes. My friend joined. Thank you, Noogie with the Snipes. I appreciate you sharing my live stream with your friend. I make sure I follow you back. Thanks for spreading the word about Brad Gosse. I thought he was in his late 20s. Somebody's going to be like, I thought he was 77. Make a story about the wall or Donald Trump. I have a story about Donald Trump. It's called Everything's Tremendous. Doolin says same time next week. Doolin, I go live at random intervals, so it's kind of like a hit and miss thing. Keep in touch with me. I'll let you know when I'm going live next. Now we're friends. You can DM me all the creepy things. I have no friends. I understand. Not everybody has friends. I'm in the middle of class. Well, I'm middle class. How does that sound? Favorite comic? Favorite comic would be Spider-Man, but I'm really liking the new 3 Jokers that have just come out. Where did you get your glasses? They're called Blue Blockers. Yeah. Okay. We are going to end this live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you follow Crazy Curvy Lindsay. Just click on her thing there in the profile, in the chat. Follow her. She's cool AF. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for supporting my particular brand of humor. Thanks for hanging out. Do you like the Joker killing joke comic? That one right there? Damn right I do. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for supporting me in whatever way you do, either through following me or through buying books, donating to the live streams, adding my books to your wish list on Amazon, telling your mom you want my books for Christmas, even if it means getting spanked. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Has a big creator tried to call you out? For what? Who's going to call me out? For what exactly? Have a nice day, bro. Bye. Bye.